Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we focus on one of the most intense developments in the Middle East, where the Houthis have launched a fierce retaliation after Israel conducted what has now become its 14th strike against targets in Yemen, this time hitting a site that has been described as an important energy facility. The conflict has grown beyond isolated strikes and has now turned into a cycle of blow and counterblow, leaving observers deeply concerned about where this escalation could lead. The Houthi group, known for its guerrilla tactics and unwavering stance against the US and Israeli presence in the region, wasted no time in responding to the perceived aggression. Within hours of the reported Israeli strike, they unleashed a barrage of attacks using drones, ballistic missiles, and long-range projectiles. Targets included the airport and a strategic port in Yemen. Now, while these attacks did not result in any casualties or fatalities, they certainly sent shockwaves and served as a stark reminder of the volatile security situation in the region. In response, Saudi Arabia, which has been coordinating closely with Israel on this issue, activated air defenses to counter the Houthi projectiles. The activation of air defenses over Saudi Arabia showcases the growing concern over the evolving nature of these attacks. As the Houthis continue to refine their targeting methods and increase their arsenal, Saudi Arabia cannot afford to be caught off guard. Now, the recent escalation in Yemen is part of a larger shadow war that has been intensifying between Israel and the Houthis. Israel has been conducting a series of airstrikes targeting the Houthis weapons development and storage sites. These strikes aim to cripple the Houthis' ability to launch attacks against Israeli and Emirati interests. However, the Houthis viewed these strikes as a blatant violation of Yemeni sovereignty and have vowed to retaliate. The core of the conflict lies in the Houthis' continued attacks on shipping vessels in the Red Sea. The Houthis claim that these attacks are in response to the perceived support provided by these countries to the Yemeni government in exile and the ongoing military operations in Yemen. But the attacks have raised concerns about the safety of international shipping and have disrupted vital trade routes. In essence, we're witnessing a complex web of retaliatory strikes and defensive measures. The Israeli strikes aim to neutralize the Houthi threat, while the Houthi attacks are a response to perceived aggression and a means to project their own strength. The involvement of Saudi Arabia adds another layer of complexity as they seek to protect their territory and maintain stability in the region. Amidst this escalating conflict, there are growing calls for restraint and de-escalation. Regional and international actors are urging both sides to avoid further military action and engage in meaningful dialogue. The consequences of unchecked escalation could be severe, potentially drawing in other regional powers and causing a wider regional conflict. However, it's important to note that the Houthis are not acting in isolation. They have support from various factions within Yemen and the wider region, including Iran. Iran's involvement, although not directly acknowledged, is seen as a contributing factor to the conflict's intensity. Iran provides the Houthis with military and financial support, emboldening them to continue their attacks against Israeli and Emirati interests. As the situation in Yemen continues to deteriorate, the international community faces a critical challenge. Finding a lasting solution to this conflict requires addressing the underlying issues, including the humanitarian crisis in Yemen and the broader political tensions in the region. The world is watching closely as the shadow war in Yemen enters a dangerous new phase, hoping that cooler heads will prevail and prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. But what do you think? How will this conflict evolve in the coming days? And what role should the international community play in finding a lasting solution? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights matter, and let's continue this conversation. Thank you for staying with me. If you found this video insightful, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis on global conflicts and their impact on our world. Your engagement is highly appreciated and helps us continue delivering quality content. Wishing you a day filled with wisdom and enlightenment. Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace be with you.